Oh my god, it's so hot here. I'm so thirsty. I wish I had a cup of green tea to drink now. By the way, I have a friend. She's a frog and she loves drinking green tea. You want me to tell you a story about her? I know you do. Alright, here we go. Green tea. There is a frog. She lives in Austin, Texas. The frog really loves tea. Every day, she drinks 85 cups of tea. Her favorite tea is green tea. One day, she meets a Japanese man. The man tells the frog, "If you love green tea, you should go to Japan. Japan has the best green tea in the world." The frog is very excited. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any money. She needs money to buy a plane ticket to Japan. She wants to buy a Japan rail pass as well. So, she goes to her mom. She asks her mother, "Can you please give me $4,000? I want to go to Japan to drink green tea." Her mother says, "Are you crazy? I don't have $4,000. The frog doesn't give up. She goes to her dad and says, "Dad, can you please give me $4,000? I really want to go to Japan to drink green tea." Her father says, "I want to help you, for sure, but I don't have the money. Why don't you go to the bank and get money?" The frog runs to the bank. She goes inside and looks around. She sees a giant safe in the back. She goes to the safe. Because she's a small frog, no one sees her. She gets into the safe and takes $7,462. Then she leaves the bank. No one sees her. She buys a first-class ticket to Japan and a Japan rail pass. When she arrives in Kyoto, Japan, she immediately goes to a tea shop. She buys 126 cups of green tea and drinks them all. She smiles and says, "That's the best tea I've ever had." Alright, what do you think about my story? If there are any new words, remember to check on the vocabulary file because today on this video, I won't teach you any new words or new phrases, but I will guide you through pronunciation and we will learn linking sounds. Alright, are you ready? Let's go with the first one. Okay, the first one is, there is a frog. Okay, we have linking sound here. There is, and is a, right? So, there is a frog. Again, guys, there is a frog. Well done. One more time. Try to do it faster. There is a frog. There is a frog. Well done. There is a frog. Incredible. She lives in Austin, Texas. She lives in Austin, Texas. We have in. Okay, so we have the N sound at the end of the word in links to A sound at Austin, O sound at Austin, right? So we have she lives in Austin, Texas. And do it faster. She lives in Austin, Texas. She lives in Austin, Texas. One more time. She lives in Austin, Texas. One more time. Faster. She lives in Austin, Texas. Well done. So, two sentences together. There is a frog. She lives in Austin, Texas. Incredible! Next one is cups of tea. Cups of. Alright? Remember to link them together. We have cups of tea. That's right, cups of tea. And then this one is she meets a. Okay? The S at the end of the word meet, we say meets and link them into A or A behind. So we have meets a, she meets a. Alright, that's right. Now moving on to an amazing one. She asked her mother. We have ask, but ask. Alright, she asks her. The H sound, the H sound at the beginning of the word her is silent. So we would do like ask her, ask her. She asked her mother. She asked her mother. One more time, faster. She asked her mother. She asked her mother. She asked her mother. Bingo. And then this one, we have give up. Easy, right? This one is super easy. We say give up. The V sound at the end of the word give. We link it to the sound of the word up. So we have give up. Remember, never give up. Give up. Give up. That's true. That's true. Next are goes inside and looks around. Can you do it yourself? One more time. This one. This one. Good job. Okay, here we have goes. Goes. The Z sound. Goes inside. Alright? Goes inside. Faster. One more time. Your turn. Yes. And this one is looks around. Looks around. That's right. Link them easy, right? Looks around. Goes inside and looks around. Goes inside and looks around. Perfect. Okay. Now we have a pretty longer sentence. We have she sees a giant safe in the back. Okay? She see. It's kind of tongue twister, right? Remember? She sees a. Oh, I made mistake. All right, my bad. Now do it again. She sees a giant safe in the back. Okay, we have sees and safe in the back. The whole sentence again. She sees a giant safe in the back. Perfect. All right. Now we have no one sees her. Okay, one more time in this lesson we have sound as the silent. So we have sees, the Z sound at the end of the word. See, sees, link to her. So we have no one sees her. No one sees her. Okay, Caesar, just like this one, right? It sounds like the one we use to cut something, right? No one sees her. Perfect. And the last one, she said, the frog said, that's the best tea I've ever had. Okay, we have I've ever. We link them together. We have I've ever, right? I've ever had. That's the best tea I've ever had. That's the best tea I've ever had. Perfect. Okay, now moving on to Q&A. I will ask you a bunch of questions and you need to answer me as quickly and as powerfully as possible. Are you ready? Let's go with the first one. Is there a frog? Is there a dog? Is there a lion? Is there a female frog? Is there a male frog? Okay, where does the frog live? Does she live in Austin, Texas? Does she live in Vietnam? Does she live in California? Does she live in USA? Does the frog love green tea? Does the frog love drinking coffee? Does a frog love drinking milk? What does the frog love drinking? How many cups of tea does the frog drink every day? Does she drink 85 cups of tea every day? Does she drink 85 cups of coffee every day? How many cups of coffee does she drink every day? Okay. Does she meet a Vietnamese guy? Does she meet a Japanese guy? Who does she meet? Does she meet a Japanese frog? Does she meet a Vietnamese frog? How much money does she ask from her mother? How much money does the frog ask from her father? Does she ask for $4,000 from her parents? Does she ask for $5,000 from her mom? How much money does she ask from her mom? Where does she go to get green tea? Sorry, this one is incorrect. Where does she go to get money? Does she go to the bank? Does she go to the university? Does she go to the restaurant? Where does she go to get money? Alright. Where does the frog see the safe? Does the frog see the safe in the bank? Does the frog see the safe in a restaurant? Does the frog see the safe in a hotel? How big is the safe? Is the safe very small? Is it a giant safe? Okay, well done, well done. How much money does the frog get from the bank? Does she get $7,462? Does she get $8,462? Where does the frog get $7,462? Okay. What does she buy? Does she buy a flight ticket? Does she buy a first class ticket? Does she buy a Japan rail pass? How many things does the frog buy? Does she buy a first class ticket and a Japan rail pass? Good job! We're almost done. Where does she arrive in Japan? Where does she arrive in Japan? Does she arrive Kyoto? Does she arrive Tokyo? Does she arrive Kobe? Okay. How many cups of tea does she drink in Japan? Does she drink 126 cups of tea? Does she drink 126 cups of tea? Does she drink 126 cups of coffee? What does she say after drinking 126 cups of tea? Does she say, "Oh, it tastes awful"? Does she say, "That's the best tea I've ever had"? Alright, we have done with all questions and answers. I hope you had a lot of fun watching and learning with me today. Remember, till the next lesson, have fun with English. I'm Tauki, by the way, and now I gotta go drink some green tea. Bye bye!